Selamat datang ke Chevron. Di sini ada beberapa ballroom yang anda boleh pilih untuk majlis walimah anda. Cantik kan tempat ini? Mari saya tunjukkan. Inilah Rose Room. Dan inilah Carnation Room. Selamat datang ke The Grand Ballroom. The Grand Ballroom boleh menempatkan 45 buah meja. Ia lengkap dengan lampu, AVA system, smoke machine, projector screen dan stage. Sungguh mewah dan cantik The Grand Ballroom ini dan harga yang amat berpatutan. Ia juga disediakan VIP room yang lengkap untuk mempelai berehat dan bersiap-siap. Sekarang saya berada di Hibiscus Ballroom di tingkat 1. The Hibiscus Ballroom boleh menempatkan 30 buah meja. Ia juga lengkap dengan kemudahan AV system, projector, skrin dan bilik VIP untuk mempelai bersiap-siap dan berehat. Untuk para mempelai yang mengambil pakej Memanda Premium Wedding and Craft, mereka akan menerima untuk bermalam percuma sehari di chalet atau banglo tertakluk pada pakej yang anda pilih.
Dia punya seat size pun okey.
Okay,
Ready 70 plus.
Ready, 3, 2, 1, and we go.
Hi guys, good evening. Selamat datang, selamat malam. How do you say in
Mabuhay.
Minglaba.
Minglaba.
Minglaba is in what?
In Burmese.
Minglaba. You know what's Minglaba?
Baglaba.
No. Menggelaba in
Mengelaba.
Malay. Mengelaba like panic like. Oh.
Panic.
So
Okay.
it's a Minglaba. Okay.
Minglaba.
Minglaba. Alright guys, thank you. This is my guest, the lovely Jean. How do you pronounce it?
Cho.
Cho. Okay, I always
Yes.
call it cow. Okay,
Eh.
Jean. I it's K-A. Silent, right? So
K-Y. Who say Y silent?
No, I thought it was like.
Oh, you thought Y silent.
You said the Y silent lah. So just
You
K-A.
you put your own. You put your own rules.
So
Okay.
it's Jean Kyaw.
Cho.
Jean Kyaw. Sorry, my apology. I always get the name wrong. Okay,
You're
alright.
Jean Kyaw.
So Jean Kyaw, she is half Philippine,
Yes.
half Burmese,
Yes.
bred in Singapore. Alright.
I grew up in
So,
Singapore,
Yeah.
yeah.
So who is the Burmese side? Who is the Filipino side?
My dad is Burmese.
Your dad is a Burmese.
Correct. My mom is a Filipino.
Your mom is a Filipino. Alright. Okay. So, do they met each other in Singapore?
No, they met each other. I think they met each other in the Philippines. I think.
So your dad came over to Philippines. And
He
caught
was
your
traveling.
mom.
He was traveling
Your dad was traveling.
for work. Yeah, and then he met my
Your
mom in the
mom.
Philippines. I don't really know the full story, to be
And,
honest. All I know that happened, and then I'm here.
got married in the Philippines.
They got married in the Philippines.
And
And
you
then-
were born
in the Philippines,
You
and
were
then
made in Philippines.
I was probably made in Philippines.
Oh, made in
Yeah, probably made there.
Alright,
And then I came here about 1 year old,
when you were 1 years old.
about there. Yeah,
Alright, and ever since then you are always in Singapore.
my whole life is here. Yeah,
Okay, so you are a PR.
I'm a PR now. Yes.
So you are 20-ish.
20. How old?
I probably half your age. I mean, no, half. Double your
You're
age.
14.
Double
my
your
age, okay.
Double your age. Probably double your age. So, I would say you maybe mid 25.
Okay lah, can.
No, for real. Are you like?
I'm 28.
Am I cold?
No, 28.
Or 28? Wow, she's
Yeah.
very specific. No.
Yes, 28.
It's okay, huh?
Yeah, can, no problem.
It's okay. This is the rule.
Age is just a number,
Yeah,
you know.
okay, good,
Yeah,
good,
age
good.
is
Of
a
course,
number.
when you are at this age, age is just a number.
Yeah.
Wait till you go older, then
Okay,
you
maybe
start to worry.
we'll get
about
there.
it.
When I get there, then we'll worry.
Okay, so for a man, it is. I know you always like, a lot of people say, oh, what's your age? It's always very
Like a sensitive topic.
correct to ask a lady age. So I always
Oh.
practice, and I always tell my friend,
To
look,
go
for a
younger.
lady,
Uh-huh.
you ask how young are they,
Wow, very smart.
right? So
Yes,
instead of
yes.
how old are you, it's like how young are you? How young are you? So you
Mm.
could be 30, 40, whatever, but the question is not offensive,
No,
right?
yeah.
So we
yeah.
know she's 28 and
28.
single,
Single,
married,
single,
engaged,
single.
single,
Yeah.
single, very talented lady. Like what I said, we had the opportunity to work together. in
Yeah,
one
we did.
event, which
Yeah,
is
we did.
fast, and ever since then, I've been following her. She did a lot of work in the music industry.
Correct.
Where do you get this passion to sing?
I think it's from my mom's side.
It's always the Filipino who love to sing.
I think so. But my father used to be in a band also. So my father actually plays the guitar at home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
he's a
the family in
musician.
general, correct. The family in general are pretty into music.
So when you want to sing or you pursuing your singing, as you grow, your parents got no objection.
No, they were actually very supportive.
Serious,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be very frank with you. For us
In Singapore, yeah, I know.
not many family.
Not
would
many.
like-
But actually, I think nowadays families are getting a lot more supportive.
Now,
Now.
my generation, no way. You're gonna sing or you're gonna hold. My parents say, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for your future? You're gonna study. You gotta get your O level. You gotta get a diploma. You're
Correct.
But now,
But my parents were like that. They made
Huh?
sure I had to study all the way, and then yeah, they were like that. So I finished my degree, and then they were like, okay, do whatever you want.
also, but before that,
But they were still supportive. They let me sing. I've been doing shows since I was in secondary school.
Yes, I can see.
You know,
I can see. I follow
Correct.
you,
So they've been letting me sing. Just that I have to make sure I study as well.
one thing I would like to share with everyone here, being talented is one thing,
Mm.
but being lucky, or how should I say, I would say lucky because you have the opportunity to get to perform on a big stage.
Yeah.
I saw that you get to sing with one of the Malay popular icon singer, Datuk Siti Nurhaliza.
I managed to. Yeah, I had a chance to meet her.
Do you talk to her? When was
Small
that?
talk, this was I think it was
Is that the countdown show, right?
correct. MediaCorp SG50 countdown.
Yeah.
So we were just backstage, like before you go up.
Right.
It was at the Marina platform. So she
Uh-huh.
was there. So we got to small talk, like because you were a bit starstruck, right? So
But
like,
you know her.
I know her. Yeah, since I was young, I knew
Okay,
her.
okay.
So yeah, so a bit starstruck, and then of course we all asked for a picture. Then we took together. We were all backstage at that
How
time.
is she?
How?
She like very nice.
Very
auntie,
nice,
like, very
humble.
soft. Oh yeah.
Humble, very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Beautiful. She's beautiful.
For a lady to say another lady beautiful is, so of course it's the.
I think ladies
compliment.
should always compliment each other.
That's
Not
for sure.
yes, ladies must always compliment other ladies. Don't instead of bringing each other down. That's
Wow,
Yes.
I know
Must
they say,
lah.
of course lah. I mean, you have
you
to
know.
support each other.
Correct,
you have to compliment each other because at the end of the day, if it's not us, who?
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Especially like we are not like big country Singapore. We can know pretty much everybody around nearby. I know you, I know your father. Oh yeah, you used to stay there. Yeah, no wonder you look familiar. That's what Singapore is all about, right?
Yes.
So okay, well, Siti Nurhaliza is one of the things you get to. Do you sing for the president?
Those president started
Yeah, I saw that
territory.
picture. Oh,
Yes.
so you get to sing with.
Yeah,
Sing
so
for the president.
at the time Sheila Amza was performing.
Yeah, Sheila Hamzah
So
is another
correct.
big icon.
So we got to meet her. Rick Astley was there as well during
Yeah.
that day.
Never
So
gonna get you.
correct, that one. Yeah. So We went on stage with him. He called us on stage to like, because we were all backstage. A bunch of us were all backstage.
But what you do backstage? Is your turn not up yet?
Not up yet. So they were like calling all of us up to come and like sing with
Dance
him
and
and dance. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
How do you get there?
Okay, it started with I joined the final one,
Okay.
which was in 2013. I just
Alright.
finished
So all
my
this is
poly.
after the final one?
It was right after final one.
Ah,
That year.
okay.
Yeah.
So final one is like a talent time show kind of a thing?
It's like Singapore Idol.
Okay.
So
but it's
it
Singapore.
replaced Singapore Idol.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
Hadi Miza. Is it?
Yes.
After Hadi Miza, right?
Correct.
So it's Taufik and then the Sebastian or something like that.
I think it was
No, it's
was
Taufik.
it Cesari?
Only.
Cesari.
Oh,
I think.
Cesari.
Correct, I think it's after Cesari. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Taufik, Hadi Miza and Cesari. Then done. No more
Correct.
already.
No more Singapore Idol, but they changed to final one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you are the first final one.
I finished it.
Yeah, but you are the first
First-
final one.
As in the first
Program
batch.
or the first batch.
Correct, for final one. First
How many years
season.
does the final one run?
It went until second season.
That's all right.
Yeah, so
Okay,
far.
so after that means you're the first season and you got top 3.
Yeah,
And from then you get to expose to all these.
get the chance to be exposed.
Ah.
Yeah,
Do you enjoy it?
I love it. I love it.
Whose idea to join this?
I think it was just a lucky year because I just graduated from my from Ngee Poly. I just finished my
Okay.
poly at that time.
Okay,
So I was
okay.
20,
Okay.
and then the competition just came up, and I haven't started uni. So at the point like, okay, maybe I take a break for a bit.
How long is that? From graduating poly to uni? That's gonna be like a year or so, right?
Yeah. So actually, I only started uni following year. So I took like a gap year to
Right,
kind of
right.
do music for a bit.
Ah,
Yeah, so after that, it was like we did President Star, we did Countdown. So I did Countdown at least two years, I think.
yeah.
And then I still did a couple shows here and there. And then we did another show a few years later while I was in uni, my final year.
Okay.
I did My Squad is Better Than Yours.
Yeah, that's where like we have this 2 group or 3
We have
group,
like 4 groups. So it's
4
actually
group, okay.
like all the local artists, we compete against each other for
Right.
fun.
Right.
But
But they're divided into 4 groups.
correct. So you have like Aisha Aziz,
Oh, yeah,
Aisha Aziz, Tosh,
Yep.
Inchtra, Kawai is in one team.
Yeah, Aisha, is she in your team?
No, she wasn't my team. So she's in one team. She's in one team. So we all know each other.
right.
We are
So you battle out.
we
in
battle
a
each other
song
for
kind of
fun.
thing.
Correct. So it was going on
okay,
for like
okay.
8 episodes. So it
Okay.
was very fun. And then you
So
have
who win? Is it a team or is it individual
a
win?
team. A team will win.
So which team win?
The all boys team, which is like
All boys.
it was all the Tangling boys.
Oh.
The Tangling boys
But not everybody can sing.
plus
Right?
Abby. Oh, they can sing.
Yeah?
Actually, yes, they can sing. And then
But-
you have another team that are a bit more older, but mixed also. They are you have like Jack and Ray inside. Then you have
Okay.
yes,
okay,
you have
okay,
like
yeah.
like you have Mike Hisam inside
Yes,
also.
yes,
So
yes,
there
yes,
were
that's the one there.
correct. There were a bunch of so that's your different groups. And then my group were all girls.
So your group come in.
All the final one girls. It was all final one girls. My group.
So first came the boys. The boys won it.
The
then
boys
who came
only one
second?
winner. No, only one winner.
So there's no second, third.
No, no. Second, I think was Aisha's group. They battle against each other.
Yeah. So there's like the
Ah,
semi-final
correct.
kind of
Second,
thing.
last, correct. It was Aisha's
right,
group.
right. So the boys. win.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the boys win over vote lah.
Yeah. Actually, for like the whole episode is all like judge. Like they actually invite like guest judge.
To judge the
To
performance.
judge the performance. And
Then?
then the final one was the final performance was votes.
No judge.
No, I think no judge. Yeah, I think so.
So it's like totally vote.
Yeah,
What
but
the
it was-
use of all the judge?
I don't know lah, but fun lah. Like every week we just compete against each other. So every week got different team.
Yeah.
So like got hip hop, and then
Yeah.
every week different like winners. Sometimes
Right,
same
right,
winner, depending.
So like every week
Fun.
we'll share who's the strongest. You know, and
Correct,
after you got the-
correct. But it's for
That's-
fun.
That's 8 weeks.
About 8 episodes.
So that was just before you enter uni.
No,
Oh,
that was
that
my
was-
final year in uni.
So that's a wonderful journey from your poly graduate all the way up to your uni.
Correct. So even when I was in uni, I was still doing shows.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I ask you, I don't know, a bit sensitive though. Doing shows, all this, I know it's your passion to sing. Your background is very strong with, Philippines are all very talented people at the same time also. But doing all these shows, singing, is it all about the music and the songs? Is it all about that? Or it also involve money? I mean, what?
Whether you get paid when you do
Yeah.
the shows?
I mean, no, not when you get paid. Of course, you will get paid.
yes.
when you take a job, when you do a gig,
Mm.
does that amount paid first, or yeah, my passion will come first? Even though it doesn't pay me that much, yeah, okay, I'll still do it.
I think at the beginning, when you're really, really learning and you just want to get as much experience as you can. So at
Right.
the very beginning, because I started when I was in secondary school,
Right.
the beginning is
Beginning okay
you be
lah.
open. So you be
Secondary
open,
okay
you really
lah.
learn.
Because
But
you just want to be everywhere, experience.
correct.
But the point where you
You also look at opportunities.
yeah, of course.
Correct.
But now I'm talking about the point where right after your poly, when you join the competition, you coming third. Of course, there's a lot of offers coming in, that kind of thing.
Mm.
So how do you value these offers? As in,
Okay.
what kind of events or the money?
Both. Honest.
Yeah, but which one
You
come
know.
first?
Oh, I think okay, for me, right? I think you will look at what event it is.
Okay. Right.
And then because at the time I think I just started getting into the music industry.
Right.
So I just really, even though I was performing before that, but
Right.
this time you're really
Exposed.
a lot more. So this is, and then of course at that time you get to know a lot of other musicians, and you would try and get feedback,
Right.
and you learn from there, and then they
Right.
will tell you. So from there I learned that don't undervalue yourself as a performer also. So basically, so
Okay.
you should be also getting paid in the sense.
Of course.
You should be getting paid correctly
Of course.
lah. Don't
Yeah.
undervalue.
I mean, I think in this, especially in Singapore, the
Correct.
entertainment industry, it's always been, how should I say, it's very difficult. I understand not undervaluing yourself, but at the end of the day, you want to get a job.
Correct.
Especially on a different platform, meaning like, if you get to sing in front of the president, that's a good
Opportunity. That's
experience,
why I say
right?
yes, correct. So you also look at opportunities. What is the opportunities?
So that part where you got to sing in front of the president,
So that becomes a value also.
so the amount not so much lah.
The amount may not be much. You know.
So as long as I get to be there on the stage with them, that's
the opportunity, and then
Yeah.
you eventually start to see, like, I think as long as exposed to it, actually a lot of clients, they tend to I think it's all over social media. They'll tend to say like I give you exposure, you do this for free, I give you exposure. That's
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
they tend to,
especially right now with all these social media platform,
Correct.
it's always like that. But it's not so much on the exposure.
correct. But after a while, like I said, I think you have to understand your own value also. So you don't the amount of hard work. I think what a lot of clients maybe they don't understand is that they think that it's like an easy job. You don't need but what there's so much preparation that goes behind it. You know, let's say you just do it. that
Yeah,
kind of
that's
thing,
it. Exposure. I mean, okay, preparation is one thing.
Correct.
The thing that is very important is talent.
Okay.
You get
Yes,
to
correct,
me that's what I'm for
Understand.
someone to come and approach you. Okay, I love the way you sing. I love your voice. I want you to sing in my show, or my event, or for my company event. It's because I like your talent.
Of
Right?
course, you appreciate it.
Yeah, so it's like you're appreciating a painting, which I know is subjective. Some people
Yeah,
can see,
it's
it can be
subjective.
a million paintings, or it can be a $10 painting, but I know it's subjective. But then
Mm.
come to a person, as in an artist or a talent, I think there's always a value to it, right?
Correct.
So, what is the lowest
Oh,
you ever get paid? Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I know lah. If you're shy or what, but it's
Mhm.
okay. To me, it's like what you said just now. The value is not much, but then the experience I get is much.
Correct.
So
correct.
yeah,
You gotta weigh it out sometimes.
correct.
You
So
gotta
what
weigh
are
it
the lowest ever, and why do you take it?
out. Okay, this is a bit funny, but I've gotten like cheated.
Huh?
Okay, yeah. So there's a company that I can't remember the name of the company, and I think it just disappeared. It disappeared, I think.
Huh?
So at the time, I think I just finished. So I like that I was doing shows after the competition or there. So you want to take out as much experience as well, right?
Correct.
So there was this event company which asked me to do a show, just a couple of songs, and then they said, okay, I'll give you this amount of money.
Okay.
But then I never got paid.
After the show, you don't take deposit. You don't sign a.
Never
So there was
but so I was like, you would chase. So usually you give and take 1 month. Sometimes the money will come
So,
back
but
later.
wait, once they confirm the booking with you, you don't take deposit or anything like that?
No, I didn't. So usually there are clients that pay and at the time, like I said, I just
Lesson learn.
lesson learn. You learn. So you learn along the way, right?
Right,
So
okay.
this company just told me that they were facing some issues, and then I don't know what excuse they gave, and then
Right,
I was
right.
very understanding at the point. So I'm like, okay.
Okay.
But then you chase and you chase and you chase, and one day the phone just cannot get through anymore.
Oh my goodness.
And then
then
that's
you
it.
realize, huh?
And I realized,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
So if I would say, yeah, that's the lowest. Okay, no lah,
You don't
but
get paid.
I don't get paid at
Okay,
all.
but that show which you don't get paid.
Yeah.
What kind of show is that? Dinner and dance, especially.
No, it was. I
dance?
think it was some. I think it was some dinner and dance.
It's a company.
It was a company dinner and dance. So
it's-
there were other performers. It wasn't just me.
Right.
But they didn't
But do you know
pay.
that other performers get paid also?
I don't know. I don't know them. I was just there to do the show, and yeah.
Whoever that person.
I hope your conscience. I hope your conscience.
She's still here in Singapore.
Yeah.
So if you can reach her, whatever due, please,
That was I don't know how many years ago, but
Okay.
never mind. It's okay. But I
Oh,
hope
you forgive her.
I forgive lah, but you won't forget.
That's always
forgive.
happened to a woman. They will forgive you,
I will not
but
forget.
they will never forget. Okay.
Yeah. So I hope your conscience.
I learned that a lot also.
Yeah, I hope you learn from your conscience. Yeah, don't cheat people anymore, okay?
Okay, so that one is where you don't get paid.
Yeah.
We can say it's the lowest because it's basically zero.
Zero.
So what is the
Mm.
highest you ever get paid for singing
Okay, singing.
in Singapore?
It
Highest.
will hit in your case already.
Meaning?
It will hit your thousands already. Hit your
Yeah,
thousand,
okay. But
Just
how many
for
thousand?
no lah, not until so crazy.
5,000?
No lah.
3,000?
Usually it's not like that. Not as crazy as that.
No.
No, it's not.
I
as
do
crazy as that.
have.
There are. Correct. But it's not as crazy as that because I do still do shows. But it's around us at Fulton Hotel. So about maybe 2-3 sets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, it's for the
2-3
night
sets.
then.
For a
Okay,
night, 2-3
okay,
sets.
okay.
Yeah. So actually, so it's not bad.
So okay, now come to singing. Do you prefer to sing live with a band, or you prefer to sing -1? The reason why I ask you this is because
Are we going to be a band?
sorry.
Is it
no,
we want to
No.
be a band? That's why.
The reason why I ask you that is because it go down to the cost. Because
Okay.
for
Yes.
a company or for
correct.
an event company who engage you, if you yourself gonna sing on a -1, it's not gonna cost you that much. But if I'm gonna get you to sing with a band, a full set band will cost another thing. Having you to sing is another thing. The instrument that they bring in is another thing. No, I don't see so much in Singapore corporate companies. Companies who are doing shows with this kind of thing. Many that the singers in Singapore can survive. So that's why I said, do you prefer to sing with a band or a -1?
Actually, when I first started, it was -1. When I
Okay.
first started, right?
Okay.
And then I didn't really have a band yet, or really got to know when I first started. So
Okay.
it was when they engage you, it's really just I just do a few songs at that time.
Okay.
But I still get paid. Not too bad.
Okay.
It's almost the same as having a 2-piece band, me and
Right.
the guitarist. It's about
Right.
the same already.
Okay.
But I prefer singing with a guitarist. I mean, like I prefer singing live with a live band.
So
So there's more flexibility.
Yeah, of course.
So as I grew as a musician, you appreciate
musician.
the flexibility of like sometimes like I'll be like, okay, let's do the chorus again. Okay, let's because I love to interact with people and I love to interact with the crowd. So if they're like singing along, I'm like, okay, let's do that again.
That's the difference. Singing and entertainer.
Right.
Singing, you up there to song. Okay, hello everyone. Okay,
Correct.
that's
So
my second
-1's
song.
good enough for
Yeah.
that. But I think it's really the energy and the support you get from the
I get you,
audience.
yeah.
So that's what I appreciate so much
So
with a live band.
give you the applause and they support you.
Correct.
And everything,
It pushes you and
Yeah.
as a performer.
I guess that when the feelings come, right, the money is not so important already.
In a way.
Because you
in a
get
way. Correct.
the satisfaction,
Correct.
to satisfy your passion in singing.
Mm.
All right. So there's a lot about singing then. So you're still going to continue singing?
Of
Lately, what are you
course.
busy with singing?
Lately singing. Yes, so
What
I'm
are
doing
you
a bit
doing
more
right now? I
music.
mean, now with COVID-19, there's no big shows.
Mm.
One thing that I really, really appreciate, like Jeff talking right now, you're doing with Kuma thingy, so that somehow start off something. Hopefully, to more better things coming in future.
Mm.
When they start doing live performances and
COVID was hard, I
Yeah.
think, for so many of my musician friends.
Yeah. So what is my question just now to you?
I also forgot. I also
What did I
forgot.
ask you just now? Shit, they remember. I forget.
You asked about
live performance.
am I still gonna
then-
sing?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm still gonna continue singing. And I think I was
Oh
like,
no, that's not
oh,
what
no,
you
no,
want.
question
What are
now.
you doing right
Oh,
now?
what am I doing right
You're
now?
singing,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Oh
Suddenly
no.
I so blank of that.
Yeah, me also. Okay, so now I am still okay. I think I was lucky because I do have a full-time job.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I do have a full-time job. So it is
Okay.
with a music school.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm handling their marketing.
Oh,
Yes.
you're not teaching singing or you're
No,
handling
I'm
their
planning.
marketing.
Actually, I'm planning to teach in future.
Okay, that's good.
But
that's
right now, I'm doing their marketing for a music school.
good. Okay. That's
So that's my full time. So when COVID hit, I was lucky that I still had my full time because a lot of things, a lot of shows were cut down. You
Yes.
cannot do shows.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of my friends
also
were
no classes, right, and everything.
there were no classes, but they changed to online. So I was still getting paid monthly and all that.
Right,
So I was lucky in that sense. But so many of my friends really suffered a lot.
Yeah.
It was a huge blow for the music
Wow.
industry.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. All right, so we're gonna take a break for a while. We're gonna come back again. We're gonna have some games with her. All right, so we're gonna have some fun later. So catch us soon again. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna take a very, very, very short break. Thank you, guys. See you again.
Yeah.
Mas telah mewakilkan kepada aku dengan mas kahwin sebentuk cincin emas tunai. Thank you so much for taking the time of this early Sunday morning just to do our live stream of our lockup. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, live really good. Live stream some more. Yeah, especially during this time, we can't like busy. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum everyone. I thank everyone for coming to this small and cute wedding because of COVID-19. So there are a lot of restrictions. Apologies to all that. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us back again. Thank you. During the break, we had two videos that we share our supporters, which is Lagoon Sari as well as Vanilla. They are both venue for wedding.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, right now, weddings, you can't do that big bash thingy. But these two places, Lagoon Sari is a very nice location, a very nice venue. While Vanilla do a lot of these wedding decors, exclusive. Personalized wedding decor. So yeah, I love their work and it's nice that they're supporting us. And we just enjoyed our drink. So you had your green tea? Or
It's wheat grass.
Yeah, wheat grass. Okay.
Milk.
Dia
Wheat grass
minum
milk.
rumput. Okay, she's drinking grass with milk from roti.
It's very good.
Seriously.
I swear. This is really very good.
Is the taste is what you are expecting? Because that's not when you're ordering, like,
Yeah, because I didn't expect this. it tastes like
Milk? I mean, of course,
I mean, yeah lah, it tastes like milk, but there is like I don't know. There's this. It tastes like a Pinoy dessert.
Pinoy dessert?
I think it's called pandan something. But it tastes like that.
Dessert?
It tastes like a Pinoy dessert. Yes.
Wow.
It's actually very, very nice.
Okay, you should be telling them, they should know Pinoy dessert how it look like. Okay, this part we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
All right, what happened is we call this quick questions.
Okay.
Actually, it's not a questions. It's just a quickie.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a word,
Okay.
and you're gonna straight away say anything that related to that word.
Okay.
For example, if I want to say tall,
Not me.
I know.
Tall lah. Tall as in like
Yeah.
tall?
Yeah,
Yeah,
tall,
not
you
me
know,
lah.
something like that,
Not
like-
me.
Yeah, so you tall, then what is the next word? No, so I have
Okay,
a list
anything
here,
lah. There's no
but it's gonna be
restrictions,
fast,
right?
ah.
Okay,
You
no
don't think, whatever straight comes to
Okay,
your
okay.
head, boom, just shoot.
No
okay?
restrictions. I just
No restriction.
okay.
anything,
Just
all right.
okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
Roti.
Nasi lemak.
Chicken. I don't know. I thought chicken. Sorry. I thought chicken. Sorry.
Okay. Smart. You?
No. Oh, no lah. I hope
Okay.
ask. Okay lah, you ask. Okay lah.
It's okay. You
Okay
have
lah.
to edify yourself.
Okay lah,
ah.
can lah,
You
can lah,
have
can lah.
confident, right? So it's okay. There's no right and wrong to this, okay? So please. It's okay. Slow. No.
Yes.
Which part of you slow?
Sometimes like you tell me things, I'm just like lagging. My brain is just like
Okay.
my friends like to say that, oh, her hamster is still running the wheel. They like to give me that term. My colleagues like to say that. They're like, hey, her hamster is still running or trying to run.
Oh, serious? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Swimming.
I can't do that.
You can't swim.
I cannot swim. I almost drowned 3 times in my life.
Cycling.
I can do that. You told me I can't do.
Yeah, now I get to feel the slow part. I can relate.
It's like
to
a bit
that right
lagging,
now.
the brain a bit
I can
lagging.
relate
Yeah,
that right
correct.
now. Okay. Obedient.
I try.
Green.
Wheatgrass.
Oh my goodness. You don't think very far.
Everything is whatever here. Yeah.
Okay, how about home?
Singapore. Wow.
Black.
Is the new
White.
I don't know. But new black is the new something, right? It's always like that. Black is the new something.
Okay. So
Ah.
leave it hanging there. I have to think about
Filling
it.
the, filling the blanks.
Now you
huh?
question me back.
Filling the
You
blanks.
think, oh, okay. How about fast song?
Fast song?
Yeah. Fast song.
What is fast song?
Fast song. Sing song. Fast song.
A fast song?
Yeah. What is fast song? What?
Frog. The
Frog?
what's it called? The ding ding dong ding dong.
Oh, that song.
That song.
Oh. Is it a frog? What
Oh,
frog?
something frog. I can't
yeah,
remember.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Oh, seriously, that is my generation song.
I have a yeah.
We are like close half of. Okay, never mind. Frog. Oh my.
In my head, frog.
Okay. Smile.
Smile. No, you know what came into my mind?
Okay. You're supposed to say it.
I know, but
What
okay,
come to your
what
mind?
came to my mind? No, it was a story that came into my mind.
What is that?
I didn't used to have a nice smile growing up. So
Why?
yeah, I have this story. Yeah, my
Okay.
teeth,
Okay.
there was a gap
In the front.
in the
Like
there was a
me,
gap
like this?
because
Uh-huh.
when I was young, I like the smell of towels. You know, like wet, moist towels.
Seriously.
So when my dad was wiping my hair,
Uh-huh.
I bit the towel, and then he didn't know, and once it's done, he just pulled. So my two front tooth came out.
No joke.
Yeah, it
How
came
young
out.
was that?
I was very young. I can't
Is
remember.
that your
Baby
your
tooth.
Baby tooth was okay lah. You
Okay,
grew
yeah.
lah. Okay.
But when it grew, it grew out separately like that. So there was a hole in between.
Because of the root thingy lah.
Because
so
it
it doesn't
kena
go
so I had to go for surgery
to
to
put them together.
remove there was something stuck in the gums. So I had to go for surgery to remove that. Something was stuck. I think because when I
in the
probably
center,
in the
between
center,
the two teeth.
in the gums. In between the two teeth. That's
So
why I
you
cannot
gotta go.
close.
So when was this?
Yeah,
How?
I was very young. So you know what I did?
Uh-huh.
So I will always be in front of the mirror. I was so insecure with myself. Smile. I would be in front of the mirror, and then I'll put chewing gum. At the time, still can eat chewing gum in Singapore. So I'll put chewing gum in between to fill up the hole, and then I would smile. I'm like, wonder, oh, is that how I look with?
Yeah,
Like,
so now I relate when I say smart.
yeah, that's why you say smile. There was a story that was going on in the mind.
Okay,
My hamster was
alright,
working.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
at the
okay,
time.
okay. That's good, that's good. Okay. How about love?
Non-existent.
Wow.
Wow.
Why?
Single lah.
No, I mean, yeah.
No,
not really
love.
that.
Okay, love. No.
Of course, you got
Self-love.
Parents.
Self-love.
Self-love. Okay.
Yes.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Alright.
Self-love. That's where I will go.
Okay. Husband.
Non-existent.
Okay. This game when I play with you, you cannot use the same word again.
Okay lah. Okay, we
If
try.
you repeat that, right? You can use the same word again. Okay?
Cannot use,
So
ah?
don't-
Okay,
don't-
okay, okay, okay.
All right.
Cannot use. Okay.
Okay.
Can.
Philippines.
Close to heart.
Myanmar.
Close to the other heart.
That's only one.
Like that lah, half. Tana.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think
Quite fun lah this game.
Now, when you answer that kind of, I'm stuck now. What else? Because at the end of the day, I don't think she can answer it straight away, man. Look at the reason. No way.
Okay.
So you do okay. Just now you were saying that you cycle. You don't swim. You
Yeah,
can't swim.
I can't
You
swim.
don't like swim or you can't swim.
I cannot swim.
So it's okay for you to go swimming pool. You love to go to the pool.
As long as I can stand.
Yeah, it's okay. Like me also.
Yeah lah.
Seriously, you're not the only one.
You cannot swim?
I know how to swim, but as long as my feet can touch the ground, I know how to swim.
Okay.
And when I swim, then like, I cannot touch it. Then I start to like, okay, you know, swim back.
No, but for me, I swim, but I can move my hands, but I cannot breathe.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
from
I cannot
here
go
to
in
here,
and out,
I cannot. So that means that's why I have to touch the ground.
You
I
need
cannot,
to
then
play
I-
this. So there's no
Mati
swimming.
already,
That's walking.
Yeah.
So you cycle? Do you cycle nowadays?
Yes.
Even during CB, you see there's a lot of cyclists. You know, people spend $1,000 on bicycles and everything. Do you
They
cycle?
do. I cycle
Is it?
for fun.
But when the last time you cycled?
A long time ago.
This year? Last year?
Maybe last few years.
Okay.
maybe last
Cycling is okay lah. You know,
Cycling
once you know how
okay
to do it,
lah. Yeah.
Give you another bicycle, you can always know how to cycle.
Yeah, cycle. Okay.
So what do you do to keep yourself fit? If cycling has been like past few years, the last time you did it. So what do you do to keep yourself
I
fit?
run. I run, or
You run?
I run, or I do some yoga. I'm trying to get into yoga.
You run?
I run. Allah, yes.
Wow.
Why? I have 2 feet. 2 legs.
I know.
2 legs, so I can
No,
run.
because I find I love sports, but I always find running is boring.
Is it?
Yeah. Then I do cycling, you know, a bit fun, but then too tiring. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving reason not to exercise, but I have to
It
exercise
is.
anyway. I love sports, but I just don't, you know, I love to play soccer. I love sports, but I don't like this.
You like to run.
Yeah, I don't like to run. Maybe because of my size, because you know I'm overweight.
That's
my
why you have
tummy
to
is getting
run.
bigger. No, it's hurtful. I mean, my
The
knee,
knees.
yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes, you know, I mean, and of course, age come into consideration and everything else, you know.
True.
So,
Okay, true.
you know,
Fair
try to
enough,
go
fair
maybe
enough.
bowling would be nice, you know. But of course, you don't sweat that much compared to running, lah.
Correct,
But
correct.
it's still sports and exercise, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, can.
So you do running and yoga.
I am trying to get into yoga. Or I'll do like Pilates. Like those home
Hey,
videos.
Pilates is harder, you know.
Pilates is hard. So do home videos, especially during CB. I was working out a lot, like at home,
Doing your Pilates and
doing Pilates and all that. Yeah.
okay, all right. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a short break, another short break, a very short break right now. After this, we're gonna check with her again on what's the plan, what's the future, and yeah, we're gonna find out more about that from her. All right, so stay tuned. We'll be back again in a very short while.
I kinda like you.
was wonderful to have Jean here. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining
Yes,
me.
thank you for
know.
having
This is
me.
a small, humble setup that we have here.
I love it though. It's
Uh,
it's a very nice, posh,
Yeah.
very hipster vibe, ah.
Hipster.
I think hipster vibe.
The hipsters. It is.
Posh, nice, very nice place.
Yeah, it's a
Nice
very
place,
nice.
nice place.
That's the
Oh no, no,
yeah, the
no,
one.
no.
Well, the idea of this talk, actually, I've been wanting to do this for a long time.
Mm.
It might be surprise to people,
Okay.
but I don't have the courage.
Oh, why?
I have a lot of friends, and
Mm.
I'm blessed with a lot of talented friends,
Mm.
people in the industry, especially you're one of them. And then they say, yeah, why not? You just do. I mean, you do hosting, you do all this. What about you? You don't have courage. I say, yeah, I don't have the courage. What if people don't watch? What if people don't like?
So
And
what pushed you? I feel like now I'm interviewing you. So Hadi, so share with us what pushed you.
Well, okay, the
Yes,
truth first and
yes.
foremost is itch. I think everyone
No
have-
regrets in life.
Yeah,
Is it?
so you have this like bucket list or the checklist, right? But then again, to me, it's like okay lah, I want to do this, but even if I didn't get to do this before I pass away,
It's
okay
choice.
lah, no
choice.
regret lah, no regret kind of thing lah.
Yes.
But what really decide me to do this is the key word I would say is to be relevant.
Be relevant.
Yeah, because I think this COVID-19, I think it teaches us a lot. You know.
Yeah, it did.
For me personally, I've been enjoying booking shows, from weddings to corporate dinner and dance. But Alhamdulillah, I've been blessed for this booking. But when it comes to COVID, of course, all this stops, and then it become a question mark. What's next? At that point, do you realize that now is coming to April, right? Yeah,
Yes.
1 year past.
Yeah.
Period where
Since we started CB,
yeah.
Yes.
So that's 1 year,
1 year.
And new norm, what we've been talking for the past few months has become norm.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then I don't see this situation to get better soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you see this COVID? To go back to normal, which I think is the past already right now, where things we can freely mingle, we can freely,
Yeah.
enjoy. When do you think this thing will happen? Personally,
I have no idea. To be honest, but the music industry wise, it's starting to open up.
yeah, of course. But it's
Slowly.
never be the same. It's never going to be
It's
the
not.
same.
It's not. It's not.
It's not going to be the same, though.
Mm.
So I would say people like you are lucky because you have a full-time job, and I believe majority Singaporean who are musician, I think they do have full-time job to survive, to live in Singapore.
All right.
But those who are really hardcore and full-time, I guess this period is going to be hard for them, though.
It was very hard for them.
And I think it's just going to be harder. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just going to be hard in the next at least 1 year. I don't know. I see the situation for us to be better and get better. Maybe I don't know, because I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm given up hope, but I have set my mind that look, I think this thing gonna get over by 2023, not even 2022.
Oh my goodness, it's like 2 years.
Yes, you know why? You know why I said? Because I experienced the last one, which is during the SARS. I'm not sure whether you heard about
Yes,
SARS,
I was very much born already.
How young are you when
I was
when,
primary
when
school.
SARS is happening? Yeah, when you're in primary school.
I was in primary school.
At that period of time when SARS happened, right? People don't want to go out. People are afraid of it to to get the virus and stuff like that. And the economy was hit not that bad. Airports still open.
Yeah.
People are still traveling, but only travel if they need to.
Correct.
And when that happened in Singapore, it took us 6 to 1 year to recover.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about this COVID-19. We have passed 1 year, and we are still wearing masks on the road. You are still got to be social distancing and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Check in everywhere you go. Last time I only check in to hotel. Now everywhere I go check in. But I never check out.
Same.
So the thing is that, and if this thing gonna prolong, and if you look at how the government, first I am blessed that I'm in Singapore.
Yes.
But the worry part about us in Singapore is, even though we are in this situation where we manage the situation, the government are taking care of us, the government are helping us with all the funds that they can and have. But as long as the airport is not open, as long as the other country outside Singapore not doing well,
Things still can't go back
we
to normal.
are just us because
Yeah.
we don't have natural resources.
Yeah.
Our economy depends so much so on tourism.
Yeah, yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
so yeah, we can survive, but how long? That's why I said when
How
come
long?
to norm, this new norm is norm already.
Mm.
You know, that kind of thing is norm. New norm is norm already. You know, so yeah, for me, I look at 2023. I don't know.
Wow, that's far. To be honest, for me, I'm just taking it day by day.
Yeah.
That's all. Maybe one fine day, done. We're good, and we can just remove our mask. Who knows? You know, it might even
You're
be.
really hoping for that.
Yes, I'm hoping for that. Yeah. So I'm taking it step by step, day by day, and just be in the present moment lah.
How is your parents doing right now?
They're doing great.
Are they? Is their work affected by?
They
this
were
COVID-19?
affected at the beginning. Yes, definitely affected.
Your
at the
mom
beginning.
is.
She's a head chef.
Yeah. So when CB and everything, I think right now it's
Correct.
okay, right?
It used to
food is
be.
moving up,
Now
right?
it's a little bit better, but before the shop used to be so packed. I mean, you know, Lucky Plaza.
Right.
On
Okay,
Sundays.
okay. Oh, she worked there.
Yeah, she
Lucky
works there.
Plaza.
Correct. Yes.
Sunday is the peak time lah.
Correct. But do you know that they have in Lucky Plaza, like they stagger according to even numbers and odd numbers of your
Huh?
IC.
To go in
To
on
go
Sunday
in.
on Sunday.
I think it's on Sunday.
Yeah, just like us in Geylang Serai. Yeah.
Now there is like even or odd numbers.
On their what is that?
IC lah, the
IC
card lah, or
lah.
whatever pass that they're holding.
Alright.
So if you're not even, you cannot go in. If you're not odd, you cannot go in. I mean, depending.
Depend
So
on the day lah.
depend on the day. So some days are really, so it's really quite crazy. And numbers have really gone down. So obviously they also
What do my numbers have gone out? The visitors.
the people who go down
of
and
course,
eat. So of course, they also had to have a pay cut and all that. So they were affected in that sense.
So during the CB, the restaurant doesn't open. I think there's a good 2 months CB last year.
It wasn't
right?
open for a while, yes.
So
My mom
I
stayed
believe there's 2
home.
months no work.
Correct.
Does she get paid for it?
I
Or
cannot
half
remember.
pay or
It was cut down. I can remember correctly. It was cut.
But she's still with the
I
restaurant.
think she was still the restaurant, yes.
And then after that, the restaurant start to open, and then now a lot more. I would say takeaways that people sit down and eat that, right? So the shop have to adapt a new way of serving, put in the boxes and send it out,
Correct.
rather than people come out and eat.
They had to adapt, yeah.
So right now she's still in the restaurant.
She's still the
That's
restaurant.
good. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
How about your dad? Then?
He's an engineer.
Okay.
So that's all I know. I don't know anything else. But he's,
What she? He's doing office hour or?
he
shift or-
usually works, I think, from home, more or less.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So now during the CB, you spend more time with your dad lah.
with my family.
Your family
Yeah,
ah.
my
Oh,
mom
that-
was home also during CB. I was working from home. I mean, at that time, right? I was
Okay,
working
but
from
you got your
home.
job there. How about your sister, younger sister? Is it? You have
Yeah.
another siblings? Younger
She's
sister?
she's
She's a student?
17 this year. Yes, it was her O level year.
This
Last
year?
year, last
Oh,
year.
last year. So how did it? How she did in her O level?
She did pretty well. She
Oh,
did
that's
good.
tough,
She
right?
did well.
Last year
Somehow,
was
somehow it was
CB.
last year, correct.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so well, things happen lah. Then you
Yeah,
just have to work around it.
So
lor.
she's now going for what? Poly?
Poly.
Or did she get to the school that she want? Or
Yeah,
she's
she
doing what
wanted to
she
do
wanna
business. Full stop. And she got into it lah. She managed to do business lah.
All right, that's good. That's good.
This
that's
one
good.
business. This one is a very business minded.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So being half Philippines, half Myanmar,
Yes.
and of course you're in Singapore.
Mm.
So I wouldn't want you to choose between us and Myanmar and Philippines.
Okay, cannot.
Of course, Singapore will be in your heart lah. I mean, outside your heart lah. This is your heart outside of Singapore. But inside, divide that into two, or 60-40 or 40-50, whichever is. Which one is closer to you? The Myanmar side or the Filipino side?
Okay, so this is my life, right? So the half of my life, the beginning, I was much closer to the Philippine side. So I would go back every year to the Philippine side.
Okay.
But
the
then
family go back to.
My family will go back and
Okay.
visit relatives.
Right.
So then somewhere at the next half of my life, up to this point,
Mhm.
I go back Myanmar a lot more often. I go back Myanmar way more often than Philippines. I can't even remember when the last time. A few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went back Philippines. Actually, the only reasons why I've been going back Philippines is mainly because of relatives has passed on, and we go back and we pay our respects.
To Myanmar.
Philippines.
Oh, Philippines.
Correct.
But
But
you
in
spend
Myanmar,
more in
but I spend more
Myanmar.
time in Myanmar, like with my relatives. Yeah, so actually, I'm closer to my relatives in Myanmar
Okay,
right now.
I'm sorry, we are in Singapore, and I
Yeah.
always say that other countries bigger than us.
Yep, yep.
So if you drop at Singapore Changi Airport, for me to go home, I'll stay in the east side.
Mm.
For my home to airport is like 10 minutes.
Ah.
Anyway, if people want to stay in Jurong, right? After a long holiday or whatever, you go back your eyes, maybe 40 minutes drive, you're home already.
Mm.
But when you go back to Burma,
Mm.
when you drop at the airport, is it that far for you to go to your hometown?
Yeah, I
or
mean
whatever?
generally because we are from I am from Yangon.
Okay.
Yes.
Yangon is a city, right?
But that's not the capital city anymore.
No?
It's not. It's I think it's Naypyidaw now. Yeah.
Huh?
Naypyidaw.
Ho Chi Minh?
Is it Naypyidaw?
Ho
Ho
Chi
Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh. Wrong
Oh, Ho Chi
country
Minh,
lah.
Vietnam. Sorry. Ho Chi Minh is Vietnam. Okay.
Yeah, your hamster.
No, I was lost
Not
there.
running,
Where
huh?
to Ho Chi- Oh no, that is
Yeah.
Vietnam. Oh, so you are like, used to be. Yangon used to be there.
I think yes. Yeah, I think so. I
And
think
now
so.
they have another one bigger.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I might be wrong, but
So it's no
not.
longer Yangon. So
It's
Yangon
not.
is
But
the past.
it's the main like I mean it's the airport is in Yangon. The main airport. is
So
in
you
Yangon.
stay around there. nearby,
So I stay in Yangon. It's not nearby. It's still a long drive down.
How long?
Because I
for you to
stay
go?
nearby I think pretty central. They call it like the city hall area.
Okay.
I
How long
think-
from the airport? Then?
Maybe 45 minutes. And traffic is crazy,
Is it?
Traffic is crazy in Myanmar. So
Just
if you
like
want to go to the
Singapore?
airport, I have missed my flight before because I was late.
From going back to Singapore, you missed a flight to the airport.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Because
stuck.
I was late. Because late, stuck in traffic. So when you want to leave, you have to leave like at least 1 hour extra before. Like or
Wow,
2 hours.
that's-
Usually 1-2 hours we leave earlier.
Well,
to
just
get
like
there.
Bangkok or Indonesia, wow, that's crazy,
It's
right?
crazy. It's crazy.
Wow. Okay. And how big is your hometown? I mean, the place that do you have a house there? Your dad have a house there, or you whenever you go back there, you stay with your relative or your grandma?
Oh, I stay
or-
in. Actually, I stay in the hotel
Oh yeah.
when I'm in Myanmar. Yeah, I stay in the hotel.
How long normally when you go back?
I
you
can go back
spend
for
time?
weeks. I can go back for weeks.
So no, when you say you go back for it, you yourself go back or the whole family go?
Sometimes, mainly, I go back myself first. I
Yeah.
spend time, yes, with my relatives, and we go out, and they bring me out, and then sometimes my family will join us. So we usually go back for the water festival, which is Tinjan. They call it Tinjan. It's like Songkran in
Oh,
Thailand.
okay, Thailand. So okay.
Same. So we have it. They're probably a day apart from Thailand and Myanmar. So same thing. So Tinjan, I will go back every year with my family.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. And it's a 1 day affair thingy, right?
No, it's about 3 days, 4 days of fair. So 3 days, everybody just throwing and playing water.
So that city where everybody was
Correct. The whole city is closed. Just everybody's just enjoying.
what about the Burma that you like so much?
What about Burma?
Yeah,
I
is
love?
it like the people,
The people.
food,
People and food.
Yeah?
Yes.
so the Singapore people not that good?
Good also. You ask very tricky questions. Good also. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Everyone is good lah. But in
No, I've
Myanmar,
never been to Burma.
you've never been. Oh, they
I-
have really. If you love nasi biryani,
No.
they have the best for me. Best because there are like halal food there also.
Yeah?
Yes, a lot. There are a lot.
What is the national or what is the majority religion in Burma?
Buddhist.
Oh, Buddhist. So you still have Islam,
There's still
You still have
Islam,
Christian
Christian,
there,
yes.
but
yeah.
Burmese are the majority.
Buddhist, correct. Yeah.
And then how about Philippines then?
Majority is Catholics.
No, I mean,
Oh.
what about Philippines that you
That
like?
like, what about it? Same food and people
You're just so lucky, you love food so much, but
I
you
love
do not put on weight.
exercise, run.
Yeah, right.
Run.
Yeah. Okay, I did tell you before, ever since I know you, I do have you on a friend list, I saw your Instagram post and everything, and I noticed that every day, I could say, every day, you will touch on this current affairs that's happening
In Myanmar.
in Myanmar,
Yeah.
which is sad. Every morning I will turn on the
News.
news.
Mm.
I like to watch and hear, so I always on the CNA. Yeah, I mean hearing is one thing, but the graphic is sometimes when of course I think coming from CNA and everything has been polished lah, but you do saw some, especially sometimes what you post, it really touched my heart though, when you come to the kids and everything else.
Yeah.
To be frank with you, I don't know what's happening there.
Actually, a lot of people, I think that's what's happening. The thing is that what I hear is that they're trying to cut basically like their internet, trying to cut contact from the
Who
rest of the
they?
world, the military.
Why?
They're trying to hide whatever's happening.
Yeah, but But when you say the ministry try to cut that, then where does the government? I mean, what is the government doing it? I mean,
That's the thing. So
is the
actually,
ministry the government?
right now they took over. There's a military coup, right? So what
Yeah.
happened was the day that the Democratic Party was supposed to take over,
Mm-hmm.
the military did a like they basically
Take
overnight just kidnapped your Democratic parties.
Oh, wait, this sounds like a movie thingy.
Yeah, it does, right?
So the Democratic
that's how crazy
win
it
the
is.
election,
Correct, they won already.
and they're
So
supposed to
so
like
the
take
military
over
side.
tomorrow.
So okay, so Burma has been run by the military. I mean, I don't know the full history of it. I
Right,
know
right,
bits and
right.
pieces here and there, but Burma
Right.
has been run by the military for many years.
Okay, and they
And then
okay.
now it's slowly opening up. Like the Democratic Party came in, so now it's a bit more, So they're opening up. That's why you see like the country's opening up a lot more. Burma,
Yeah,
so
of
people are
course,
getting
of
to know
course.
about the country more.
Yes, of
Before it was
course.
so close,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That much only we know about
That's
Burma.
correct. So now it's a lot more open. People are going there, people are doing businesses. The
Right.
economy is getting better,
Which is good for the country,
which is
right?
good, exactly. So, yeah. But then what happened was that what I'm aware of is that the military felt that
They're threatened.
they say that the votes it's basically like
fair?
not real, like there was like there was some foul play in the vote,
Seriously?
something like that, yes.
Just like the
And they
US,
just-
the Trump kind of a thing.
Correct. And then they went to
Conspiracy and everything
correct.
else.
So what they did, they go and kidnap your
Yeah,
Democratic
but they
parties.
are the military of the country.
So they took out all their guns and everything. So that's why now so many people are dying. And a lot of people don't know is that
Okay, people are dying because they go against the military
correct. People are trying to stand up for
themselves.
against the military. They're trying to they're all fighting for democracy. The country is fighting for democracy now.
And
So
this has been gone quite a long time,
it
right?
started, it's been about a month already. And a lot of the people that are dying are very young.
Yeah, why?
They're very young because they're trying. It's
When
during
you
this
say very
generation.
young means like the new generation.
Well, it can be as young as 5 years
Then-
old. You saw my post, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why? Why are they resorting to?
I heard apparently some of
Wouldn't
it is
that-
they're shooting into houses.
Yeah, but why? Because at
I
the end of the day, when they do that, wouldn't that create more anger from the people not to believe whatever they're doing it, whether it's military or whatever.
Yeah.
For this case, it's the military. Why shouldn't the country? I mean, the military should be defending the country, not attacking the country, right?
Exactly. See,
what
that's the
military
ironic
role,
part.
right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the ironic part. So that's why everybody's just why are they doing this? What's going on?
But there's
It's-
nobody else.
see,
I mean, there's nobody.
so only it's now the military against the people.
Yeah, but the people is the people. You only by numbers, but they don't. I mean, how do
Apparently, what
say
I
it?
read, what I read is even the military themselves, is that the police, they're under the police. So or the police under the military. So they would say like, there are some, there are some police that, or they kind of just run away because they can't kill people, right?
Yeah.
So they run away
They
to
don't
other
wanna be part
borders.
of
They don't
this,
be
yeah.
part of this. But I read, I think this was on CNA, that there were those that ran away. They were actually being threatened. Like if you don't,
Come
if
back.
you go against the military, their own family will also like die. Something like that.
Wow.
It's quite crazy. So they run away to
They just go hiding
because they
or
cannot kill people.
they don't want to kill
So they
people.
say they don't want, and they say even if they are,
It's not they cannot.
they don't want to.
Yeah, they
I
don't
mean,
want because what
correct.
the military agenda or what they're
Correct.
doing is wrong.
It's wrong.
I mean, on whatever reason is on a human term itself, it is wrong to kill one human and another human. And now you're talking about killing your citizen.
Their own
No, and
citizen.
being I don't know.
Like they're saying, even whoever opposes the military, even if their own family opposes, they have to kill their own family. You know, that kind of thing.
Which I
Which
don't-
was on CNA, this
Of course,
sentence,
of course.
yeah.
Yeah, but when the victim become that small kids, fine.
Yeah.
What have the kids done? I mean, are you telling me that the kids are like holding banner, right? Oh, stop, block, no, right?
What can the kids do? Like honestly, what can
Yeah,
they do?
precisely what can the kids
So
do?
that's why they are actually a lot of them were just peacefully protesting, and then military got very violent. So obviously it becomes almost like very violent as well. So they try to defend themselves. So people who are in the frontliners are very young, teens. So all their life, so much ahead of them is gone.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course. That's
It's crazy. It's crazy,
And this
yeah.
happening all over in
all
Burma?
over, all over.
Not only one part of
No,
Burma,
all over.
and the military, the whole of them are into this.
Yeah, so I don't know. They're saying that they're doing this whole thing for at least a year. trying to get.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, really. So I have no idea. And
No, but where does
apparently,
it stop now?
I don't know, but apparently they're trying to hide. So what they do is when they kill somebody, they try to hide the dead bodies, so they don't count.
Oh.
Yes, yes, yes. So they are not counting, or sometimes they would take the dead bodies. They don't return it to their families, and then or sometimes when they return to their families, the military has done some, I don't know, like there are pictures. I think I posted on my IG
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
yeah.
graphic. There are pictures that they just do an autopsy
Yeah.
on them
Oh,
without
why?
permission. I have no
Why
idea.
Why you need to do?
I have no idea. I don't even know like to the what extent this is happening.
Right.
Yeah, it's quite crazy.
Right. Okay. So, where do you see this going to end? I mean, I don't know.
I have no idea, to be honest. Even for me, I have no idea.
There's nobody in the country can do anything to this.
I think the only way is for international intervention, which is
You
gonna
see
be tough.
Anybody?
I don't know. I have
No.
no idea what's going on.
Nobody.
I only know that every day there are people dying.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I mean,
It's very sad.
they're not worried about the COVID-19. They're worried.
You see,
more
that's the
this.
thing, and they're doing this while a pandemic was happening.
Yeah.
So whatever people were getting vaccinated, they stopped all flights coming into the country. So there's no more vaccination that was coming in, and it's crazy. They don't care about the people. They only care about themselves and their own power. It's so selfish, yeah.
I just hope things could get better sooner.
Yeah.
Though. I mean,
I hope so too.
It's just so bad. I mean, every time when I see your post, that's what I get from, and I can feel from the post. No, I don't know whether.
And I think a lot of the news, of course, it's all covered. They don't really show the
especially coming from like CND and everything.
correct. They don't show the truth. A lot of the number of deaths is actually a lot higher than what's
Of
being
course,
shown,
of course,
and
of
a lot of things. So it's quite crazy.
Well, I mean, that sums up to what we are right now. In this world with the social media, it can be helpful to you. It can be a positive thing to you.
So that's the only way that people are getting to know about this is
Yeah.
because of social media.
Yeah. So, but the thing is that the government should know that, right? Come on. I mean, it is helping the country. It's helping the economy. People coming in, the investors, people are spending, the tourism and everything like that.
Selfish is for their own. It's for themselves. That's what it is.
Right. I just hope things get better then.
I hope so
soon,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody that you know in
They're
Burma,
they're safe.
they're safe.
They're safe.
That's good.
They're safe. They're safe. So thank God. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're safe.
thank God. All right. I think we reached an hour mark already.
Did we?
Yeah.
Was it?
I had so much fun.
Oh, I didn't even tell.
I had
Okay.
so much fun. A lot more that I learned about you.
Mm.
Well, I moving forward right now. Lucky you have your jobs, and both your families, your parents are here. What do you have in plan for the next? I don't know. You said that you're gonna take it day by day, but yeah, what do you have in plan
Plans.
for the next? Yeah, at least.
Okay.
What do you wish for?
I plan to teach music in future. I think that's my way of wanting to give back.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's in the future. So
Okay.
that's something that I have to. I mean, I have to learn a little bit more, take up theory, whatnot.
Right.
Yeah, but that's the plans
Okay.
right now.
And anything that you want to say to maybe I don't know, for the new generation who are from Burma or Philippines or Singapore, who look up at you, is your fan, your followers, is there anything you want to leave behind with them, any some strong word, courage word or motivational word that
About
you can-
life in general.
Yeah, about life in general, of course.
Okay, I think for me, I've always believed in when you want to do something, you set your heart to it. Just keep walking, and you burn the bridge behind you. Don't look back. Just go for it. So if you want to do music, do music. Whatever your heart, whatever that fire is burning,
Yeah.
keep it burning. Yeah.
Alright.
So burn the bridge behind you and just keep walking.
Well, I don't understand burn the bridge behind you. I know the first part when you say, but what do you mean by burn the bridge?
You
behind
walk. That means you don't because when you don't burn, you can go back, can go stand.
So you're telling me don't look back.
Don't look back.
So whatever experience that you've gone
Whatever you face in
through,
life, yes.
the sweetness, the toughness, just
Whatever
leave
is
it behind.
correct, and just keep walking.
But you have to take that also into consideration as an experience.
It's an
So make sure you
experience.
don't walk on the same hole
Yeah.
like what have you experienced before.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
do take deposits next time.
Sign contracts. Make sure you sign there on the dot.
No matter how much the amount is, just do deposit, all right?
Yeah lah.
No, it saves you, that kind of thing. All right, thank you very much, Jin. Thank you very much. Thank you for having to come here and spend your time with us on
Thank
this
you
Monday
for
evening.
inviting me. Where am I supposed to look? There's so many cameras.
Yeah, this is yours.
Yes.
This is ours, that's mine.
Okay. Thanks.
Look at yours.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Jin. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's so
wish you
nice
all the
to
best
see you
for your
again.
future.
You
Let us
too.
hope together and
Mhm.
pray that things happen in Burma.
We'll get
where-
better.
Yeah, we get better. Just
Yeah.
get much better for us. So, all right. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you. There's Jin. It's been an hour. She spent time with me and us. All right. So I really appreciate your presence today.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you very
having
much.
me.
So guys, don't forget, join me again next Monday. We have other friends of mine joining me. So stick around and see you again next Monday. All right, let's talk lah next week. Bye bye.